As I wake up every now and then, wishing for my further to amend, but wondering what my further looks like, I see the fear of my further worries, but hope that it someday fade away. I see my further dreams of peace, joy, health, unity, and good fortune becoming a nightmare today, and hope they someday go away. This is part of a poem written by Bertie from Cameroon as a contribution to the Faith in Action for Children virtual exhibition that was launched by Arigatou International in 2020 and that brought together the voices of more than 150 children and young people around the world. Their fears, their dreams, their aspirations and recommendations were captured through poems, songs, videos, drawings and writings. Bertie's fear of her future and wonder about what it brings reflects what many children and young people have experienced and continue to experience during the pandemic due to the disruption of education, the economic fallout, the increasing violence some of them experience at home, and the decreasing opportunities for them to connect with one another and express their views. This exhibition, as well as many other opportunities that were created this year to listen to children's voices and learn from them, were not only inspiring but also eye-opening. Children were telling us how necessary it was for them to remain connected, to see and meet their friends, how exciting it was to be able to be closer to their parents and family and spend quality time with them. They were telling us that the simple things in life is what matters the most. This has perhaps been the most important lesson during the pandemic, the fragility of our interdependent world and the necessity of our interconnectedness as human beings, the critical need to do less and be more. And this gonna be the great learning for our education systems today, moving from teaching children to know, to repeat and memorize facts, to allowing opportunities for them to learn to do and master skills to engage in collective actions with others, allowing them to be with their full identities and thoughts and learn to live together with people of different gender, ethnicity, religion, and socioeconomic groups. Schools are not just mere places to come and learn facts, but they are also community spaces where we build relations with others, where we build the stories, and where collective living takes place. Schools should be not just places for children to spend most of the day, but also be places where they get the opportunity to learn with the community, reflect about the world around them, ask questions, and find solutions by themselves. A place where they learn their individual and collective responsibilities as much as their interconnectedness with the world around them. During the last year, Arigatou International Geneva worked with several partners to provide opportunities for educators, parents, and caregivers around the world to get equipped to support the social, emotional, and spiritual well-being of children during the pandemic. We engaged with several partners to reflect and raise awareness about the critical role of education in addressing xenophobia, discrimination, challenging stereotypes and prejudices in a time when we experience increasing divisions and fear of the other. We also work collaboratively with several of them in the preparation of a toolkit to foster the spiritual development of children in the early years, as a critical aspect for the prevention of violence in child upbringing and fostering children's holistic well-being, so much needed for our children today. As the social fabric of our societies was impacted by physical distancing, government regulations, uncertainty and polarization, the voices of children and their ideas and recommendations have become more relevant than ever, echoing the much-needed hope, resilience, solidarity and change they want to see. Bertie's poem concludes, "Today, I may not have achieved much, but I'm grateful. I may not have done much, but I'm thankful and hopeful, because I see the picture of my further beautiful. It keeps me going, pushing, fighting and praying that my young sweet dreams and wishes will come true, and my dream world of nothing but smiles and freedom, where I can spread my wings like an eagle and so high with no limitations be made a reality." May Bertie's dreams and hopes be supported by an education that strengthens her identity and purpose in life, and by adults and communities that provide her with opportunities, trust, and a safe environment for her to grow sound and fully. And this may be the reality for many other children and youth around the world. Thank you for your collaboration during this challenging year. Thank you for placing children at the heart of all what we do. and thank you for prioritizing children's well-being and their education as a critical component for building forward better. I look forward to joining hands in action with you during this year.